Thrifty Crocheter. And today is St. Patrick's Day. That's I'm wearing green today. And with my little bow tie and St. Patrick's sash. And I have some St. Patrick's Day clovers, of course. All decked out in the green and all. And today I was able to go to one, two, three, four thrift stores today, and I tell you what, I got a huge haul. I have four great big bags here, three of which came from one store, two smaller bags that came from the same store, two different locations, and another big bag that came from another store. So, tell you what, we're going to go with the Salvation Army store first. And after I just got this room organized and picked up, I bought more to try to stuff and put away. Silly. Anyway, so let's see. Well, I've got this nice great big bag with all kinds of assorted colors and sorts of pretty colors. I think that one's going to be a cotton, but I'm not for certain. There are all kinds of nice colors here to work with. Tons and tons of colors. We have this, we've got some Lion Brand, some Sayel, open this up here. Carousel 100% Orlon acrylic. It's trying to. This is made in the USA. Color is Fisherman. I have some Patents. Patents Divine. I tell you what, this has got a lot of halo to it. And it's really soft and squishy. It says it's a bulky 5, but it's like really, I don't know if you could tell, but it's pretty thin. And the color is Icicle White. Really soft and squishy. Oh, the label came off of it. Old Sayel yarn, moth proof, washable and dryable. Color is Fisherman. And this is the Lion Brand Color Waves. The color called Maitai, Maitai. Some Karen Simply Soft, and the color is Autumn Red. It's a really nice, kind of a royal, almost a royal red color, sort of. Maybe a brick red. But it's called Autumn Red. It's a really nice color red. I actually have behind the camera a bucket of the Simply Softs. Oh, I actually used yarn similar to this on my sweater. Earth and Sky is the colorway. It's a Red Heart Super Saver. Got blues and browns. We have this bag full of all kinds of stuff. One of which is a Yarn Bee Soft Secret White. That might be a cotton there. I think there's some more cottons in here. And maybe some scrubby yarn. some brown yarn. And I did find a couple of balls of this, I don't know, kind of pinkish beige color. And there's got some reds and blues and grays. Some Karen Sayel. Some more of this kind of food clay style yarn. I'm on a live.
You should want somebody.
That's why the door
I've
is.
been looking for you all over the place.
And that was my daughter. So that's all of that one. That was just the Salvation Army bag. That wasn't even all of it that I found today. Now, Goodwill. Goodwill found 3 whole bags, and it was so cool because they have theirs in like the bundles, like you saw that, which was even better. So it's St. Patrick's Day, and I've had all kinds of luck with yarn today, with finding all kinds of yarn, and I am so happy. My hair is a mess from being out and about. My daughter also wanted to do some shopping at the mall, so while she was out shopping at the mall, I went to the thrift stores. But anyway, so here we go. The first of 3 bags. Oh, we got some red and some black. This is Craft Smart. I think they're both are Craft Smart. I'm not sure. We got some red and some black. Some more Sayel yarn, some green and some. I think it's like a navy blue and a green. 2 different shades of green. And that's like it's looking black on the camera, but in person it's more of a navy blue. I've got a whole basket over here that I use for Sayel yarn. I found some combs. More earth tone colored yarns, a lot of more of the Sayel. Tons of Sayel. Some whites and some beige. No, it's more that fisherman. White and that fisherman color. Okay. The second of 3 bags from Goodwill. We have, and I'm not sure if the whole kit is here, but there's an Annie's kit in here. Some Cuddle Buddies. I think they're going to be teddy bears. We've got some stuffing and some yarns in there. So I thought that was cool. We have a whole kit. That's pretty cool. And we got some yellow, some gold grays, navy blues, pinks. Some of the blue. And there's that gold again, and green, gray. All sorts of colors. Some really nice colors right there. I actually used shade similar to this blue in my sweater. More Sayel with a brown. And I got some crochet books. And there's even there's a notepad in there. I haven't looked at the books yet, see what all was in the book. But I like the Around the World, because it's about the same size, it's like the doll, the same size as a doll that I have, that I've made dresses for before. Okay. Oops. Okay, the third bag from Goodwill. Yes, I told you it was 3 giant bags. With all of this multicolored, lots of Christmas colors, but lots of other colors in this one. There's a blue and like a brick red. Right through the brick red. Some Sayal brown colored yarn. Now this great big bundle that came with looms. Came with a pair of looms, and looks like there's a project in there, and there's a crochet hook sticking out in there. Somebody has started a project. You see somebody has started something right here with the cotton yarn. So I'm excited to see what's going to be in that bag. I literally just got home, so you're seeing it. And here's some red, pink, and white. There's some more of that fisherman. The fisherman, say all fisherman color. And then finally, a Shatika Woods. And finally, we got these 2 little bags. They came from the same store, 2 different locations. From the Franciscan Center, and there's 2 different locations that I went to. Most of this some small little tiny things of yarn. This one came with that. I think one of these. Oh yeah, this is the one that came with some bobbins. So evidently somebody was starting a project with some bobbins. That's pretty cool. Oh, as a matter of fact, that's coming out. And I know what this is, but my mind is like drawing a blank at the moment. Because I actually have one of these. Hairpin. This is for hairpin lace. There, I thought of it. It took me a minute. That's something I've been wanting to learn. So that's going to be fun. Maybe we'll all figure it out together. And then there's just some of this Lion Brand Jamie color yellow, and it's got that yellow, sparkly yellow in there. And then some of this off-white kind of color. Oh, and a Susan Bates number 7 steel hook. Like, it hasn't even left the package yet. It's still in the package. So anyway, that's all the yarn that I bought today. And I hope all of you are having a very awesome St. Patrick's Day. But I just wanted to show off my yarn haul today. Well, hello, Sweet Pea. I was just showing off I just got done showing off my yarn haul. I hope all of you are having just as much luck as I did at finding yarn today. The Joann's by Me was still open and still having their closeout sale. They still had cars out there. It didn't look nearly as packed as it has been lately, but I didn't want to go in there because the last couple of times I've been in there, the lines were super long for the checkout. And I didn't want to be in there all day. Um, I know that sounds silly, but I think I've already said my goodbyes to that store. Um, but I do, I've got Walmart, which has a small yarn aisle. Um, I do have Michael's here in town. And oh, Hobby Lobby. I have a Hobby Lobby. The Hobby Lobby is actually just down the street from my Joann's. So anyway, I still have those I can go to. They're all not far from where I live. They're all right here in town. Um, but I got to wear my sweater over the weekend. My family really liked my sweater. I had a good time with family because last week was my grandmother's 100th birthday, and they had a very nice birthday party for her Saturday. Just family alone because my mom comes from a big family. There was like 30 people just in family alone. So within the 2.5 hours, there was probably easily 100 people. And my grandmother, who turned 100, got 108 cards in the mail. And whether they came in the mail or they brought them to the party. One of my aunts counted them up, and there was 108 cards. So that's pretty awesome. Because anybody who turns 100 should get at least 100 cards. um, it did rain off and on Sunday. We had a little bit of rain Saturday night, but it held off for the party. And we got the rain on Sunday, and had the rain off and on the way home from Ohio. But we still had a really good time. Got to see a ton of family I haven't seen in a long time because it's been a long time since been down there. They live down by Cincinnati, Ohio, and that's about 6 hours from where I live. Um, but we all had a great time seeing family and enjoying and having a wonderful time with the party. Um, but I also hope that you all are having a good time with the crochet along. I did put out a short video earlier today on the instructions for today's date. So I hope you are all doing that okay. Yeah, I've had some really unique instructions today. It was a long set of instructions for today. And I even gave some more better instructions on it. So I hope all of you are having. And right now it's like 45 degrees and it is sunny outside. It is actually pretty nice out. Maybe I'll go out there and go for a walk later. I'm still on vacation this week. I go back to work on Saturday. And I'm hoping for good weather this week. Maybe I'll come on again later and we'll see what those books were, see what those projects were that looked like they were in the middle of when they gave them away. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.